Hey, real community. Just talking about some allegations that came up. People are trying to say that I was talking to a 15-year-old. That's what they're saying. Yeah, no, that's not true at all. I have proof of everything. Probably gonna pop up on the screen right now. I'm just trying to address everything because people are starting to make a pretty big deal out of it. I'm not saying that it's not a big deal, but it's just like, it's just not true. It's spreading like wildfire. It's a big ass rumor. So I just thought I'd clear everything up because I have people that I'm cool with, people that I don't even know, asking me if it's true. So I thought I'd just like use my platform to like let people know what's really going on. In the screen recording that was probably on screen, I don't know. I'm gonna edit that in later. Zenti, when first introduced to me, said that they were 17. So I don't know why they're trying to say that they're 15 now. It's kind of confusing. The reason why it's weird is because Zenti told multiple people that they were 17. So it just doesn't make sense for them to switch up the story and say that they're 15. I also heard that there's a rumor going around where they told me that they were 15 and I lied about being 15, which is just untrue. If you refer to the previous screen recording, you can see that we both confirmed our birth dates and that I only said that I was 18. I never once said that I was 15, ever. I keyword searched the numbers 17 and 18, showing proof that Zenti did know my real age and was never under the influence that I was 15. There's also a statement floating around that I was informed by several people that Zenti is 15, when that is just a lie. It was actually used as a diss to gain leverage in an argument after a rogue lineage 1v1. It's kind of crazy. The several people in question were actually just Drax and Bo. These are two known names in the rogue community that are normally involved with a lot of negative rumors or situations that I won't delve too deep on. When it was coming from two untrustworthy people, I sought to ask someone who I thought was closer with Zenti to come to a confirmation. About 8 days later, I'd be invited to a Roblox wedding around 12:43 a.m. I thought it was a joke, so I joined the Discord server and the game accordingly and went through with the process until I was kicked and then blocked. Zenti then proceeded to send me a message typed out by Lovey, who assisted in the exposure of another rogue lineage player who I won't name. This is what has been circulating around the rogue lineage community, along with the forged e-sex clips and genital images that are claimed to be mine. The wedding that took place was real, but I'm coming out today to clear up all the baseless and false accusations about me. Before I move on, refer to the previous screenshots shown, where Zenti on the date 8/11/2024 stated that they were in fact newly 17, which makes Zenti currently 18 pretending to be 15. Now that we covered Zenti, let's move on to the rest of Indica's allegations. In Indica's original statement, he claims that, not counting Zenti, I allegedly groomed two minors named Fawn and Tristan, which is false. The story then changed from being 2 to 4, which just doesn't make any sense. Because how could 2 more be added on in that amount of time? Along with his original statements, he creates a streamable with rogue lineage clips and a multitude of irrelevant screenshots trying to push the narrative that I'm some sort of like child predator or pedophile. These claims are baseless and false. He says I'm a predator when I haven't had any sort of inappropriate or illegal relations with any minors or the people listed. Tristan himself, who I was showing matching profile pictures with, even came out to say that we never dated and that all the rumors that were spread were forged by a known pedophile and doxer in the real community. Chair stopped shaking. When I had originally met Tristan, I never knew her age until Chair stopped shaking and DM me telling me that he was in 8th grade. I was confused about it until Chair sent me a screenshot of Tristan saying that he indeed was in 8th grade. It was entirely my responsibility to verify his age due to me being 17 and on the verge of adulthood coming up next September. I never had any inappropriate interactions with Tristan or Fawn. Fawn and I were close friends, and I played Rogue Lineage and other games together. He even helped me manage War League at one point. When I had originally met Fawn, he had told me that he was 16 years old, along with all of our friends. We do not have enough solid proof of this being said due to him deleting all 3 of his Discord accounts. Once have I ever had any inappropriate interactions or conversations with Fawn. Indica Lover has a very strong obsession for me, even creating fan fictions about me where he recorded hentai and put my profile picture over the characters in the scene. Due to Indica Lover's obsession and dislike for me, he picked up on people's past attempts to have me removed from the community and seen as a creep and acted on them. He spread these lies to the entire community with the full intention of making me be seen as a pedophile, aiming stating that I'd be Rhea number two. And in the past, there have been people like Indica who have gone far to do things to people they dislike in the community, like Chair Style Shaken. Chair Style Shaken had doxed the innocent rogue player off the internet and exposed them for being gay when they weren't fully out yet. He also called their parents, lying to them, saying that he smoked, and called their school about it too. He would then proceed to make streamables and documents containing sensitive images of him and images of his family and relatives and spreading them throughout Rogue League, Rogue Lineage Playground, and many other different rogue related discords. Chairstyle Shaken would then target me, relaying messages to people I know saying Astro is next. And when asked why, they said because he banned me from RLP. They would then proceed to swap me over Rogue Lineage beef and then threaten to call bomb threats into my previous high school under my name. It's insane that all of this took place over Rogue Lineage, a Roblox game. There's even players like Tapping Signer and Sev, a moderator in Rogue League, both people who used to associate with Chairstyle Shaken. Tapping Signer also had a strong obsession for me. He also had a strong obsession for spreading the lies Chair told about me. He constantly would harass me, going as far to dox me and my friends' names in game, and threatening to order pizzas to our houses. Then there is Sev, a player who was friends with Chair and his group of degenerates. He would advocate for them being unbanned from Rogue League on multiple occasions. He would even try to get Chair in War League 1v1s. He would also harass a player who had been leaked by Chair in the past, saying, I saw pictures of your booty. And when confronted, he said, well, they told me to say it. After that, me, Cam, a former Top 5 Shinobi player, and Ryan, one of the owners of Rogue League, would further confront Sev about associating with them in a group chat. When we informed Sev of all their actions, his response was, I had no one to play with. After that statement was made, we would continue to question him further until he responded with, you're a pedo though. Then he would leave VC and add Chair and all of his accomplices like Vaint and Sin to the group chat. They would all proceed to go into the chat, sending all sorts of disgusting gifs and images, along with throwing around fake allegations and sending personal info about multiple rogue players in the chat. I proceeded to add Chris from Rogue League and the owner of Macro Haven, and a lesser known rogue player named Envy, who were both two eyewitnesses to this whole interaction. After this interaction, Sev would then be demoted from S Plus in Rogue League and the situation died down. Even though Sev states that he's no longer interacting with them, the situation was still very weird, and he was fully aware that Chair and his accomplices were known degenerates and still decided to associate with them. It's sad to say that things like these are very common in the rogue community, especially in the more competitive side. People like Indica Lover and Chair spread lies, misinformation, and just overall negativity throughout the Rogue Lineage community. I'm making this video to clear up all the rumors and allegations made up about me, and to shed light on how people actually operate in this community. I want to say thank you to Dong for defending my name throughout this dark time. I also want to say thank you to all of my friends who reached out to me about this situation, not believing the lies and rumors that Indica and the alt account XXX Tentacion spread around the Rogue Lineage community. The Rogue Lineage community is a very small one, so I hope this clears up everything and motivates people to speak out about the real issues that aren't covered. This dark chapter in my life won't stop me from providing fun events for the community, and I'll still be actively making videos, streaming, and hosting rewarded events for you all. So to anyone seeing this, have a good day or night, and be safe out there.